everybody. Y'all know how I do. I come and I go. I come and I go. Dov, I haven't seen you in so long. Yeah, long time no see, Dov. I'm glad that you're here. And Kitty, I'm glad that you're here too. Let's see. No, that's me. I don't want to talk to myself. Okay, so yeah, we don't got no full house, but that's cool. I like small crowds anyway. So Tania, thank you. Julissa, thank you for being here as well. And AA, I don't recognize AA, but welcome to the channel. I hope that you get a chance to like, and I don't know if you already subscribed, but if you are, that's great. Go ahead and like the video. And Christina, my girl Christina's here. Okay, I got my security blanket. Everybody's here. So I think most people already know how this show goes, how this show works. Let me get my banners up, make sure I got my shit right. Okay, so everybody, welcome to Love Bites. You can ask me about your connections. If you have a family member that you want to know about, or if you have a nosy neighbor that you want to know about, or if you got a classmate or anything, as long as it's a human being and they are alive, I can tell you about the connection, okay? You can choose to be specific if you want to. If you don't want to be specific, that's okay. I just, it might be a little bit bland, but just be sure that you, if you want a specific question, I can give you a specific answer. For those of you who are going to not be, if you're not donating, I'm probably just going to give you a short reply. Okay. Normally my replies are kind of short anyway, but I'm going to give you pretty much a short answer reply. But if you donate, I'll try to kind of extend that out a little bit and give you every single thing that I absolutely see. Okay. But, other than that, if you guys do want to donate, let me put my stuff to go across the bottom. Okay. Yeah, so for your priority readings, the donations start at $5 at MizzweetsTarot, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you can donate. Wait, did I donate to the, let me see. Is that right? I ain't got my glasses on. I think that looks right. For those of you who don't know what my Cash App is, it's in the description box, okay? Another thing that I want to talk about is that, yeah, that's it. And yeah, 18 plus questions are welcome as well, even though I probably have to go get me some 18 plus cards because I didn't get any. So let me go back into my comments because I think people are actually talking to me now. So let's see. All right. All right. So we got Lemuria Reborn. Lemuria, I was gonna get some of those Lemuria cards. I have some, but I was gonna bring them, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna bring them because people ain't gonna be asking me no spiritual questions. So okay, so you guys can go ahead and start posting your questions, you guys. If you have a question, go ahead and start posting it. I don't see any just yet. And just keep in mind that, you know what, I pick completely at random. That's what I forgot to tell you about, is that I pick my questions completely at random. I might start at the top and then work my way down to the bottom or vice versa. But just know that, if you want a priority reading, if you don't want to wait or anything, go ahead and make a donation, okay? Yeah, that's it. And make sure that you post your questions with a crystal ball. So let's see. You said, okay, the first one I just saw was Tania. Okay, she said, will she be in a relationship this year? Okay, that was the first question I saw. So let's find out. Thank you, my spirit guides and my guardian angels, for helping me connect to the spiritual Tania loop. Tania wants to know, will she be in a relationship this year? Will she be in a relationship this year? Do we see a relationship for Tania this year? Will Tania be in a relationship this year? Will Tania be in a relationship this year? I think I got my deck upside down. I do. Okay. You know what I'm gonna say? Tania, I have the Knight of Cups, and to me that does look like somebody's gonna be making some sort of offer to you. Let's see what's behind this Knight of Cups, because I just don't know. The Lover's card is going to be reversed. I think the person that's going to be making an offer to you is somebody that you're not really going to be into as much, okay? Because we do have the Lover's card being reversed, I'm just sensing that maybe that's just not something that's for you. You might have a sense of lack of security when you're around this person. Like you feel like this person might have like some, I don't know if it's like selfish ways or whatever, but I just feel like this person is just not very giving. I think at first the relationship might be okay, but in the end, I think it's gonna turn sour really fast. Okay, so I'm gonna say no. And on top of that, I'm also thinking that there's some things that this person needs to put behind them, because we have the Death card and then we have the Six of Cups. So the Death card to me and the Six of Cups to me just tells me that there's something that they need to move past. Maybe there's some past energy there that they're dealing with, or someone from the past that they're still dealing with. All right, and this could be a part of the issue of why we have the Lovers in reverse right here. Okay, so but other than that, the one thing that this person is why you're attracted to this person is because, I'm not going to say because they have money, but it's because they are financially stable. That's something that draws you into this person at first. I do see you having some sort of offer like romantically, but I don't sense you actually wanting to be with this person like in a long-term sense, because you feel like they're not really dependable. You feel like there might be a little bit of selfishness there. And if you notice that all of the coins, let me do this to so you can really see this. Y'all don't want to look at me. Okay, so I'm noticing that the coins are kind of above the head. So to me, that just kind of lets me know that that's what's on their mind all the time. So money is always on their mind, not so much romance. That's why we have the Lover's card being reversed here. All right, Tania. Hopefully it'll work out, though. Maybe you will find somebody. But I see that what's coming in for you is not something that you're going to be really wanting. All right, so let's see. You're welcome, honey. He said, oh, man. Yeah, go ahead and post your questions. I don't see any more right just yet. You said Lemuria Reborn. Okay, so you must have made a donation. Okay, I didn't know that you made a donation. Lemuria Reborn, the reason why we post the crystal ball is when you make a donation. Let's see. I didn't hear my phone go off. Sometimes my stuff is really delayed. So, but I didn't see a donation. Okay, so I don't see a donation, Lemuria Reborn. It didn't come through. Yeah, I didn't think so. But just I'm gonna do you. I just saw Julisa's question, so I'll do you. If I don't get any donations after Julisa, I'll go back to you, Lemuria. Okay. So Julisa, you said, what is the possibility between me and the Aries having a future together? Let's find out. All right. All right. Thank you, my spirit team, for connecting with the spirit team of Julissa. What is the possibility of Julissa and the Aries having a future together? What's the possibility of Julissa? Okay. What's the possibility of Julissa and Aries having a future together? Oh, okay. 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 You know what I'm sensing? I'm getting, because my overall energy, my overall energy is the Hermit card here. So I am sensing that, I don't know why I feel like this person has this sense of private, like they have like a part of them is like kept secret, or they keep it hidden, or they just don't want to be exposed in some way here. What's behind this? Because I don't even know. The Four of Cups. So this might mean like, that things might be on a delay when it comes to your connection, but I do sense that you will be having a connection, okay? Especially with the Hermit card here and then the Four of Wands. To me, this just kind of symbolizes like, you might have to actually pull what it is, the information you want to get out of your Aries. You might have to really pull that information out of him. This person is not just going to be like freely giving this information. This person is probably going to be very much more reserved when it comes down to their emotions. They're not just ready to just jump into things. But when you do jump into things, the communication is going to go well. And I do have the Lover's card. So this just looks like something very dependable. This looks like something that you can really enjoy each other's company while you are around each other. Now, one thing I'm noticing, though, is with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm noticing that there's going to be a lot of ups and downs with you and this Aries here. That's just what I'm seeing in the future with you guys together. I'm not saying that it could come to like a slowdown or a complete halt, but I feel like things might kind of go pretty fast. It's like when you're with the person, time like really like speeds up. Like you guys might find yourselves having a lot of fun together, but then things are going to take a turn, and like you'll start noticing like things aren't always as on this incline anymore. Things start trying to go downhill a little bit, and they might go back up. It's kind of like an emotional roller coaster, not so much steady with this person, okay? That's why we have the Knight of Pentacles being reversed here. The Knight of Pentacles, when they're upright, that's a person that's always in the same routine. If you expect this from your relationship on steady incline, with their being in reverse, it's like they're not always on an incline. Sometimes it's going to be like complete downfalls with this person. But I do sense that, I mean, that's just what I see from the relationship. It could be good. It could be good. You said, I think we'll get along, but it's not an easy relationship. Yeah, exactly. You said, do you think he's something bad for you? No, I don't think that he's going to be anything bad for you. I didn't sense any like type of like devil in energy or anything. I think it's things that it's just dealing with him internally, because he is so turned in on himself when it comes down to just his emotions. He's just not ready to share. He's not very open all the time. So let's see. What's Lemuria? All right, is the situation with your Gemini healthy? Okay, I'm going to give you a short answer. Let's find out, is it healthy? If I can help it, if I can give you a short answer. Sometimes I can't give you a short answer. Spirit won't me to tell you a long answer, but we'll find out. Lemuria Reborn, is the situation with the Gemini healthy? Half the time, you probably already know yourself. You know when this situation is not healthy. Let's find out, though. You just need to hear from somebody else. You just need confirmation, probably. All right, is the situation with the Gemini healthy for Lemuria? Is the situation with the Gemini healthy? Is Lemuria's situation? Whoa! Oh, damn. Oh. Let's see. Oh. Okay. You know what I'm going to say? I got the back of the deck energy as the Four of Cups. So to me, this means that there might be something out there that's better for you. That's just what I'm going to say. I feel like maybe right now it's just not the right time for you guys. I don't know if it's on their part or if it's on your part, Lemuria, but I feel like this person, the offer that's being made, it's either not adequate enough or it's just at the wrong time, or something about the timing is not right in this connection. Okay. I am sensing that this person, I am sensing that this person usually tends to kind of like stick to their ways. They're stuck in their certain ways. So it's going to be some time before this person is ready to be in the relationship that you want them to be in, okay? Because the King of Pentacles is usually a person that they're already established. They've been going this way. They've been doing things in a particular way in such a long time. It's hard for them to make that change so easily, all right? Then we have the Two of Swords. To me, this just says there could be a lot of potential sacrifices that you could be making. There could be a lot of changes that you could be dealing with. Okay. It just kind of means that even though you see one road, I feel like there's more than one way to get to where it is that you're trying to go, and choosing the best route is going to be a very difficult choice. So if you want to continue on with this relationship, you might have to be expecting to make some sort of changes, some sacrifices. You might have to be ready to deal with things that you're possibly not ready to deal with this person. All right. It's going to take a lot of communication with this individual. Okay. Especially with that this is the Eight of Wands for me. I think it's just going to take a lot of communication with this person, and it's going to have to be like really effective type of communication. It's not going to get anywhere unless you guys can communicate, and it has to be not just a one-way street. It has to be both parties. Is it like completely unhealthy. I don't think it's completely unhealthy. I just think that you would have to deal with a lot more had you chosen someone else. Okay, so that's why I'm going to leave that at. Okay, like I said, sometimes it's not a short answer. Okay, I guess she has to watch the replay. So let me go on to the next person. Oh, it's doing well. Why do we have a sad face? Did you mean to put a sad face, Yuana? I hope you don't have a sad face. What's going on? You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Make sure you push the like button too. Renee, yes. You know what? I had to be in hermit mode for a while. I mean, I wasn't completely in hermit mode, but you know, I had to kind of like chill out for a second. You know, you just have to. Sometimes it worked like that. Let's see. Big Mama 11. What's coming towards you in February? Okay. What's coming towards you in love in February? What's coming towards Big Mama in love in the month of February? What can Big Mama expect in love in the month of February? All right, I hear you. Go ahead and eat. I'll be eating soon too. Thank you for letting me know you're still there, Big Mama 11, because I was just about to ask you, like, damn, is she still there? Okay, what's coming towards Big Mama in love in the month of February? Go ahead. What's coming towards Big Mama in love in the month of February? What's coming towards Big Mama in love in the month of February? Okay, honestly, during the month of February, I really sense a lot of like inward type of energy here, like staying in, not really going out a lot. I'm really sensing, look, I got the Hermit, and then I have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about, it's about literally not necessarily being reserved, but it's about kind of sticking to your guns, sticking to the routine until you know when it's time for you to get out there. Something, just because it's February and just because it's like a romantic month, I don't necessarily see you doing anything super duper special. I also have the Hermit card here. So this could also just mean that you're going to be doing a lot of self-care type of routines, things like that. I'm not necessarily sensing single ladies energy here. I'm just sensing that you got bigger and better things that you want to get to. And those are the things that are going to be more so on your mind, not necessarily love, because actually I don't have any cups on the board for me. Okay. And the one card that I do have that could have represented potential is the Ace of Swords. I'm sorry, the Ace of Wands being reversed. So to me, that just kind of feels like, I don't know if you're like afraid to get out, or if you're like holding back your energy because you're waiting on the right time, or you're waiting on the right person, or you're waiting on the right situation. But as far as I'm seeing, I'm not really seeing any potential suitors or anything that's going romantic. If you're in a current relationship, nothing that's changed, dramatically, nothing's changing really dramatically. And then also on top of that, I do have towards the end of the month, I'm getting a little bit of this Six of Swords energy. So to me, that just kind of feels like maybe there's going to be some sort of transition. Maybe things are a little bit darker for you at this time, or maybe during the beginning of February, things are going to be a little bit darker, and you're going to kind of be wanting to get into this more of a calmer situation. So until you can get into that calmer situation, you'll probably be remaining in this hermit mode here for a little bit, probably for the majority of February. And it probably won't change until towards the end. So Big Mama 11, I'm sorry, that's all I have for you. I wish I had like more cups so I can give you a juicy reading, but that's all I had for you, honey. Like I said again, everybody, most of these answers are going to be short answers if you don't donate. If you do donate, I'll try to make them a little bit longer for you, and I'll add a couple of oracle cards and things like that. You're welcome, Big Mama 11. Did I miss any questions? You said this resonates because you're doing a lot of self-care. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I didn't really sense a whole lot of like super duper love from like an external person or external energy here. So Vincent, thank you for coming, Vincent. Are you still here, Vincent? Because I'm about to answer your question. Ooh, Kitty, you had a steak, a chop steak. Okay, yeah, you're still here. All right, absolutely. Let's go ahead and get your question done. So you want to know what message does Spirit have for you? Vincent, what message does Vincent need to hear right now? What message does Vincent need to hear? What do they need to know? What message does Vincent need to know? Is this reverse? Yeah, it's reverse. What message does Vincent need to understand? Oh, did I put my card? I don't know if my deck's upside down or not. Okay, Vincent. Okay, so I have the King of Cups energy as the overall for you. So to me, this just feels like it honestly feels like you're kind of saving your energy here. We've got the King of Cups as the overall energy on the back of the deck. And then I've got the Four of Swords. So I don't know if you're just trying to take time to sort of collect things and collect yourself, collect things that are actually meaningful to you. It seems like you've been dealing with a lot of energy that was, I'm just going to say, sort of a little bit unnecessary, things that may have possibly been weighing you down from an emotional standpoint of view. That's why I have the King of Cups. And now it has you a little bit exhausted. So I do sense that you're going to be taking a break from that. Or maybe Spirit is just trying to tell you that it's time for you to take a break from that, trying to get your emotions back in check, trying to be in control of your emotions again. And in order to do that, you might need to cut loose. That's why we have a sword. You might need to cut loose some of the words or activities or ways of thinking that you have on you at this time. Okay. I am noticing that it looks like everybody, I don't know if I don't want to read this Fool card being reversed as a sense of fear. But sometimes if you feel like you've had a lot of disappointments emotionally, you have a fear of wanting to get back out. And it's really just more so because you don't want to be hurt. So I don't know if there's like you feeling a little bit guarded with your emotions, or you feeling guarded with being dissatisfied, or feeling like things that you were expecting have not been met. So therefore you're sort of like taking a break. I'm just feeling like there might be like one or two small minor roadblocks that have been like kind of keeping you in place here. That's just what I'm getting here. So another thing is maybe there's some sort of guidance that you can find in a book or that you can find with an individual. I am sensing the light, and the light here just kind of represents like illumination, whether that be self-help books, whether that be someone to teach you. But I feel like there's you're going to be involving a lot of your time with someone who you can learn from, whether it's absorbing content from YouTube that you can, someone who can relate to you and other people who feel the same way that you feel, or just something that makes you not really feel alone and something that can help you guide you. That's just the message I got for you. Nothing really super duper important. Ain't nothing that ain't nobody ain't never felt in the world. So you said you're from the Netherlands. Maybe that's because they're upside down. I don't know what that means, but thank you for coming and thank you for asking your question. I'm sorry. I don't even know how to respond to that, but that's cool. Or you said that sounds cool. Okay. Sounds cool. Thank you for coming. I hope you give the video a thumbs up. All right. So you said Angel Carlos. What are Libra's feelings towards me? What is the outcome? What is the outcome going to be? So your name is Angel Carlos. What are Libra's feelings for Angel? What are Libra's feelings to Angel? What's the outcome? Oh, you want to tell her how you feel. Okay. cards are black. Okay, so what are Elijah's Libra's feelings for Angel? What are Libra's feelings for Angel? And what will happen if they tell her how he feels? Well, Angel, I think you have a lot of, I think you have a really deep sense of anxiety when it comes to this person, to this Libra. That could either be your energy or either Elijah's energy. But the Nine of Swords kind of just tells me that this is something that kind of bothers you a lot. You know, I'm not going to say, but, you know, it kind of gives you this, I don't know if you actually have a true fear of rejection here, but I'm feeling like if you come down off that tree and tell your secret, you almost have this feeling of impending doom, like you're going to be hurt. I feel like that's how you feel right now. Like you kind of already know what the answer is going to be. But I do sense that there is going to be a happy ending because I have the Sun card at the end. But first of all, let me tell you what I did get at the beginning. Okay, once the secret is out, because I have the Moon card reversed, once the secret is out or once the emotions have been let out, I think there could be a feeling of shame here at first. And I think that there could be like an initial feeling from your Libra that could leave you feeling a little bit, you know, at a loss. Maybe you might notice that she may start to distance herself from you just a little bit. And this is the fear that you were, and this is the anxiety that you were kind of fearing here. And that's the leap that you weren't really wanting to take, but you know you had to find out, you had to get this off of your chest. But I think that I think that there could be like, you know, a little bit of withdrawal from this person. I'm gonna tell you that there is going to be a little bit of withdrawal from this person. I think this person just might be a little bit you know, I can't really see why they would be so withdrawn from you, but I can definitely tell that your energy is going to be that Five of Cups energy. You might feel a little bit ashamed. You might feel like you know, spilled your heart to this person and, you know, it didn't go the way that you wanted. It almost makes you feel like you wish you could kind of rewind. I'm just telling you what I see, especially with that Moon card being in reverse, like being the secrets being out. And then with the person with their hand over their heart, I'm just really feeling like you really laid it on them. Try not, when you tell this person how you feel, try not to come on too strong. Okay, because I don't know like how you're going to tell it to this person, but you see how this person is really in their emotions, their hand is on their heart, and they're just really letting it all out. Just kind of hold back just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. And I think that in the end, there could be a positive outcome to this because we do have the Sun card, but I'm feeling like there could be like, you know, some potential like an ending that could be a potential, you know, a little bit brighter, maybe because now, you know, she knows the truth and this is off of your chest. At least she knows how you feel. I don't think this person is definitely necessarily going to like be jumping on you or nothing like that, like trying to get with you after you tell them how you feel. But I sense that there's a relief to, you know, have that energy off of your chest at least. Okay. But I'm not sensing that this person's going to necessarily want to date you and things are going to be like, you know, really, really, you know, Two of Cups and all that stuff with you. I'm sorry, Angel. That's all I got for you. Oh, I don't want to say that you'll be broken, but, you know, it could be an okay ending because you know that you know, you got it off your chest at least. But hey, you got to say something. Go ahead and say what you have to say. Don't make her feel uncomfortable though. Like, don't pour your heart out too much. Just pour out a little bit of it. All right. So you said you're afraid to lose her friendship. Yeah. That can have a lot of anxiety. That can give you a lot of anxiety. Let's see. And IK, I'm going to pronounce it. Is it Eek? I'm going to say IK. IK wants to know if there's an arrangement between you and Virgo. Okay. If there is an engagement. I don't even know what word that is. Arrangement or engagement. I guess I can't read. I want to know if there's an engagement. What word is that? IK, are you still here? Maya donated. Oh, thank you, Maya. Okay, we'll go ahead and go to Maya question. Okay, I'm looking for your question, Maya, and I apologize. I should have warned you that sometimes I do accidentally miss questions too. Maybe you posted it in the Cash App. Okay. Do you see me falling in stable love? And the readings actually start at $5, but it's okay. I'll go ahead and answer your question. The readings start at $5 though, but thank you for your donation. I'll go ahead and answer. Do you see me falling in stable love when I move to Atlanta? I'm planning to move in August. Okay, let's see. Stable love. Stable love. I like that actually. But it makes sense though. Will Maya be falling in love for good in a stable relationship when she moves to Atlanta? Will Maya be falling in stable love when I move to Atlanta? Will Maya be in stable love when moving to Atlanta? Okay, so let me tell you what I see at first. First of all, I see the move going very well for you, actually. And I feel like this is something that you've been chasing or dreaming about for a long time. And so have this finally happening for you. I think because you're going to be in such a high vibration, such a good mood, I'm really thinking that anything that comes after this is going to be like stupendous, whatever that word is. But anyway, but you notice how there's a star here, and then you know how stars or comets have like a tail behind them. So it's like the star is kind of representative of yourself, and everything that you leave in that trail is going to be like really, really good. So the people that you meet, it's like they're going to pick up on your high vibing energy. That's just what I'm getting with the star card, is the overall energy here. Now, I am sensing that for some reason, I feel like you might come across a lot of different suitors here, okay? So I'm not saying that some of them won't necessarily, you know, feel your fancy, but I just feel like there's, I don't know, I'm not saying that you're going to be like really picky, but I feel like in Atlanta, there is going to be more options for you available here. I do have the Four of Cups here, so maybe it's like some of them you might consider. Some of them are not going to really be like suitable for you. I think that a lot of them have, you know, like something about them may remind you of previous situations. Maybe it's something that you know that you don't want to get yourself into because it's something that you've learned in the past to stay away from. But I'm sensing there's going to be a lot of potential suitors here. And I'm feeling like for that first year, I don't know how long you're going to plan on staying in Atlanta. I'm guessing it's going to be longer than a year. But for that first year, I don't necessarily see you finding anyone, okay, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. So to me, that just represents a complete cycle. For a complete cycle, I don't see you being interested in anything. I see you kind of like, dismissing a lot of individuals, dismissing a lot of people who don't have that energy that you want them to have, okay? Now, I do sense that there's a lot of opportunities in the world for you, but I feel like towards the beginning of the next year, I think that you might come across someone who might, pique your interest a little bit, but I don't see this being something super, super stable. I feel like this might last for no more than about 6 months, and it'll probably be done for. I think the person has an issue with their ego. The reason why I say that this person might have an issue with their ego is because I have the Hangman being reversed, all right? So instead of being very much so a patient person, being content in the situation that they're in, because they have a large ego, I feel like, you know how in the beginning when I was saying that you have suitors, but you don't want those people, this person is going to be in where you were. It's like their energy is going to be where you were at one time, like where they were like, oh, is this good for me? Oh, I don't know. They got this. Next and then I feel like this person is going to be very, very picky. And they might see something in you that kind of feels like not so perfect for them. And because they have a high ego, it's like they're going to be ready to move on to the next thing. So I say, when you do meet this person, it might be a 6-month fling, but other than that, I really don't see anything else. And on top of that, we did have the World card in reverse. It might be due to the fact that because you're new in a new area, sometimes you don't know everybody. And when you first meet someone, they can, I don't want to say pretend, but they can kind of put whatever energy they want to put out there because you don't know any better because you're new to that place. I think if you're new, I'm not certain, but it seems as if you're probably going to be new to that place. You said you're not attracted to men like that. Okay, so then I have to use something that's not him and her. I'm just going to say your person, which sometimes I freaking hate saying your person. But okay, I'm going to say the person that you're probably going to be meeting, your suitor. The person that you're going to be meeting is probably not going to be they're going to be in a situation to where it's like, okay, they're trying to look for someone who really means a lot to them too, someone they can be with for a long time. And they might find something in you that feels like they can't be with you for a long time. So you asked me, do I see you falling in stable love in Atlanta? Honestly, no. I have the cat here, which just represents a lot of independent energy here. And then I just see you being very gentle. The deer to me kind of represents a sense of vulnerability. Remember when I was beginning to talk about when you're in a new place and you may not know everyone, people can pretend to be whoever it is they want. So they show you whatever side they want to show you at first, because that's what lures people in. That's what makes them drawn to you. That's what makes us drawn to each other, not just our looks, but whatever personality we put out there. Okay. So, that's something that this person is going to be drawn to you. You might be drawn to them, but, don't be so gullible. I don't want to call the what is this thing, a doe or something, or a baby deer. Just don't be so vulnerable when it comes down to someone that you're meeting, especially after coming in contact with multiple people and none of them fit your preferences. You might find yourself, I don't want to use the word desperate, but you might find yourself like, gosh, when am I ever going to find the one? I'm just sensing that at the beginning of next year, when you meet this person, I sense that this is still not going to be the one for you. It might last about 6 months, but when I say stable love, if you call 6 months stable love, then go for it. But I don't think that this is the person that's meant to be with you for a long time. There's a lot of things that this person still needs to work on, especially with that Hangman being reversed. If I ever get a Hangman card, I would still rather get him upright. All right, so you said that's what I mean. It's a turn off. Oh, okay. Okay. Now it says Miss Judy halfway through her time. Donate. Yeah, that's right. I'm halfway through my time. I probably will be on. I think I'm going to actually give free readings again for the next until about 8:45. Right now for me it's 8:45. So in about another 15 minutes or so, and then I'll go ahead and we'll either call it quits or I'll just take only donations at that time, okay? So let me put my cards back up. Miss Cooks, how are you? I know you haven't seen me in a long time, honey. And thank you for donating as well. And thank you for liking. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you for asking your question, donating, and thank you for commenting. You said, I'm making a pit stop in Delaware. Do you see me falling? What? Do you see you falling in something lasting here? You donated again? You donated again? Making a pit stop in Delaware. Do you see you falling into something lasting there? Okay, let's see. Maya is making a pit stop in Delaware. Will she be falling in something that would potentially last? Thank you, Kitty. Okay, we got our hangman upright. Okay, and this is some of the energy that I was talking about. I've got overall energy on the back of the deck. I've got the Page of Swords. So this is definitely like the beginning of talking to someone. So this is like those suitors are starting to come in. And then we have what? Someone's being lured in with bait, right? So you initially see someone that you think you might like until you get to know them. And then things may not quite go the way you want it to go. Whether it be something about that person you may not like, there's something about this person that you don't fancy very much. So I am going to say that there is an exchange of energy here. There is a lot of talking going on, but a page is just that. It's just a page. It's not very, it's like very across the surface type of conversation. Okay. Nothing really deep here. You know, you're still kind of investigating each other, finding out about each other. I don't know how long your pit stop is going to be, but I don't see you really having something lasting here either. And I also got the Two of Cups in reverse. So again, that's that same energy of you not necessarily finding anyone that will last. But I do sense that you're going to be talking to someone. And then the Six of Pentacles tells me that there is going to be an exchange of energy. An exchange of energy could be anything. It could be sex. It could be whatever. I don't know if you do those things. Fine by me if you do, but I'm just saying, is there something that's going to be lasting there? No, not quite. I just see this is something that kind of takes up space here with the Hangman. That's just what I see, Maya, okay? And I didn't even see how much your donation was for. I guess, let's see. Oh, damn. Okay, so let me go ahead and get a little bit more information on that. Did you want more information on that, honey? Maya? Woo woo, Delaware. Okay, so I'm going to say that's a no. Thank you for donating again. Oh, you want more? Okay, yeah, I'll give you more. Let's see, what else? Let's see, is it okay if I ask the question, or do you have something that you just want to know? Because that was kind of a short answer, but that's all I had. But let's see, is there anything else that you want to know regarding that pit stop in Delaware? Is there anything you want to know regarding that pit stop in Delaware, Maya? If not, I can just ask. Is there anything else that she needs to know? Okay, I'll ask. All right, so let's figure out. Thank you, my spirit team, for connecting with the spirit team with Maya A. Is there anything that Maya needs to know about the pit stop in Delaware when it comes to making connections of love? Is there anything that that might she want to know about the pit stop in Delaware? Maya's pit stop in Delaware. I don't know how much you want to know. right, so the Wheel of Fortune, that's a good card. So I feel like I did say that you will be having a really good journey. The Wheel of Fortune, to me, it does represent a lot of prosperity, and it represents not only, it's like the beginning of a new cycle. To me, it's like the ending of a new old one and the beginning of a new one. It's like all the loose ends are going to be getting tied up. So things are really going to be coming together for you. I am sensing that with the Ace of Swords, it's like you present yourself very well here. I think it's because you have this sense of optimism when you go, is that the right word? Optimism when you go down to Delaware, to where people, it's like you're very talkative. I sense that you're going to be coming across a lot of different individuals here. It's like I don't know if like the weather is going to be just right in Delaware, whether it's cold or not, I don't know. But I just feel like things are going to be really perfect for you. It's perfect for you to make connections, to talk to people. And because you're just curious and just want to know things, it's like you're just easy to, have very, not necessarily super duper meaningful conversations. But I just sense there's a lot of things that you're going to be introduced to. So you could be making new friends too, like off the bat, like that. You could be making new friends, some male, some female. I sense people from all different backgrounds you coming in contact with, people who you didn't think that you would, meet up with or ever get a chance to know. But I am sensing a lot of victory here, especially with the Ace of Swords here. Now, the fact that the sword is literally pointing down towards the ground, I am getting a sense of, I'm not going to say that there's a little bit of self-doubt here when it comes to you feeling like you want to fit in, but there is like a little bit of information that needs to be gathered when it comes to you fitting in to certain groups or certain amongst certain people here. I feel like you're the type of person that doesn't necessarily fit into any and every group that you go in, but I think that you will have a good shot at it while you're in Delaware. I don't see, a whole lot of love, but I do sense group energy here with the number 10, the 10 of Cups it is. So I'm sensing a lot of group energy. Like I said, you're going to be coming across a lot of different individuals, but it's going to be, for the betterment of you, learning your way around, finding out information, things like that. So I do sense that you'll come across a lot of different people. It could be literally romantic, and it could be just like friends. So that's just the first thing that I'm sensing, but I'm not sensing anything that's super duper permanent here. Okay. You don't want to be single anymore. Okay. Hey, Christina, you cooking, girl? I know, Maya, but sometimes you just have to wait it out. You don't want to take the first thing that comes to you, because then you'll be sorry. Then you'll be having a headache. Then you'll be having high blood pressure. You don't want that. Ooh, quesadillas. That sounds good. I made some, girl, let me stop lying. I didn't make no lasagna. I bought a lasagna, one of the little vegetable lasagnas. So that's what we're going to be eating. You guys, I'm going to answer one more question. I thought I had done yours already. Maybe I didn't. Okay, and this is going to be a quick answer. So you want to ask for messages from the ancestors. Thank you, my spirit team and the guardian angels and ancestors, known and unknown, named and unknown, for connecting with the spirit team. What messages do you have for her? What message do you have for her? What message do you have for her? Okay, so I've got the Two of Cups for you. So to me, this looks like there might be some sort of connection that you have here, or that you're in some sort of a relationship or a connection with another individual that for the most part is going pretty, it's pretty harmonious. Now, I kind of want to say that there might be some sort of competition or some sort of tension with this individual that could be coming. And this could literally deal with friends. This could deal with, a relationship, but I am sensing that there's going to be some kind of tension. Right now, things are really good, but just beware of any type of potential tension or, I don't want to say drama, but stuff that could go down between this person. You might find them being a little bit more reserved and you not quite knowing why. You might find that they want to kind of spend time, elsewhere, or like, they're just a little bit more reserved with the four of Pentacles here. So, the connection's really tight right now, but I feel like your ancestors might be saying the person that you're connected to, they might start to kind of drift away, okay? And I don't know if that scares you to have someone that you're so close to kind of drift away from you, but I feel like they're drifting away from you for a purpose, okay? And because your ancestors are the ones who are saying this, I feel like this is saying you don't need to fear it and you don't need to chase this individual or this connection or this relationship here, okay? I just feel like there's a little bit of patience that is needed here with the Temperance card. I feel like it is the right time to release something just so that something else new can come into your life. If you notice, there's a box being opened and it's being opened from both ends, meaning that something's coming out, but at the same time, something could also be coming in. So your ancestors are saying if there's a relationship that feels like it's drifting apart, that means you do need to let it go. Do not hang on. You will hurt yourself trying to hang on. That's just the answer for your ancestors and your spirit guides, okay? So that's all I have for you. Thank you for asking your question. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of this stuff, this green stuff. You said you disappeared for a second. That's okay. You're very welcome. It's just a quick answer. And I don't think I'm going to get any more donations, but because I only got like 10 minutes left. So I guess I'll just look at y'all for a second. Y'all can just watch me looking at y'all. Seeing. You're very welcome. Okay, so let me put my banner up because no more free questions. No more freebies. Oh, good night, Kitty. I'm just now seeing that. Good night. I guess everybody, I don't sense anyone. You say what y'all been up to. I've been hanging out. No, honestly, some of the reason why I've been out is because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not really the best at when it comes down to change, but I recently changed jobs. So, and I work in the medical field, and getting used to a new hospital when I'm in a different city it kind of gives me anxiety. It really does. So it kind of puts like a halt or a stop because I feel like I have to use all of my energy towards, learning the hospital. It's like I really don't feel like I'm in the right space to do tarot when I'm uncomfortable when I go to work. But, that for those of you who work in, healthcare or anything like that, maybe you guys may understand that, it's not like any other type of job. For me, it ain't. For me, I feel like I have to know my doctors very well. I have to know my nurses very well because I have to work with them all the time. And it just, sometimes change. I'm a Scorpio. I don't always like change. I'm a fixed sign. I like to, keep things as they are. So, it's just how I work. But anyway, we only got like 10 minutes left and I don't see anybody making donations and I'll just end up rambling on all night. I'm going to go and stuff myself with some of my lasagna and you guys can have a great night. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you guys liked it. I think it'll get better from here on out. I'm kind of brand new at this again because I've been gone for so long. But you guys enjoy. Take care. Bye, everybody.